Do 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 do. Da da do do. Blah 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 blah. Well, hello there. Today I'm making some pork bites. I was going to make some shish kebabs with this pork shoulder picnic roast that I picked up. Picked it up for $7.88. So, I was thinking of making the kebabs, but then I'm like, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to make pork bites and do it in the air fryer. But we're going to do the prepping first. Put it in the fridge overnight. And then tomorrow, we're going to batter it and put it into the air fryer. So first off, I'm going to take it out of the package. And I'm going to cut them into cubes. So you're going to need a stainless steel bowl. And this is partially frozen. So it's easier to work with when it's frozen. That's a little better. Somewhat easier. I think it's time to cut this knife soon. Oh, look at that. I forgot this guy. Take off the string. Now, I'm not going to cut the meat. Oh, sorry. I'm going to take the skin off. And probably going to give it to my mom. She likes to roast that in the oven. Make like a pork rind with it. Or I can make pork rind myself. I just never actually made it myself. Ooh, it's really cold in the hands. Very cold. I'm not a butcher, by the way, guys, so if I'm cutting this wrong, oh well. I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best. With a shitty knife. Jay, this knife needs to be sharpened. It really does. Do we have a better knife? Let's go check. Maybe this little guy. Let's see. Oh, yes. Much better. So I'm going to cut that in half because it's a pretty big chunk. Just cutting it off so it could cut the meat. Here on. That's the skin here. There you go, some skin, pork skin. Bake that in the oven with a little bit of salt and pepper, I guess. And comes out a pork rind. Cold. Cold on the hands. Cold on the hands. So I haven't had a pork roast like this in a while. Pork roast. So this is going to be a treat. I thought, well, you know, I was going to make the kebabs. And I was like, well, then you got to put it on the stick and this and that, this and that. I'm like, no, just do it this way. Something different. And then I'll just put it in the air fryer. Something I've never done before. I've never done it this way before. So you're learning how to do this just as I am. Can't even feel my fingertips, so I gotta be careful. I know the way I hold things, eh? It's funny. It's funny, but come on, get off there. Yeah, Jay's gotta be a man, and he's gotta sharpen these knives. Mr. Knife! He's got a fetish for knives, but yet he's not sharpening these knives. What's going on here? He's sitting on the couch across from me, just looking at me. Hint, hint? Oh, it's because he has his head It's because he has his headphones on. He can't hear me. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious. A little bit of skin there. My poor thumb is frozen. There's quite a bit of meat on here. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be more skin than anything, but I guess not. Maybe what I'll do after is take the skin and I'm going to put it in the air fryer. And I'm going to make pork rinds that way. Maybe I won't give it to my mom. I'll try it myself. Come on, girl. Did I hit a bone or is it? Oh, it's a freaking bone. It pissed me off. Come on, guys. Let me finish this part. Little pieces. So this is going to be dinner tomorrow. I might have some for Jay's lunch. He might have some in his lunch. I'm not sure. Depends what time I make it at. If not, he'll have it the next day. There we go. There we go. Almost there near the bone. Look at this big bone there. Some people actually eat that. They eat the bone marrow. There's a guy I watch on TikTok. He actually eats the bone marrow raw. He'll actually eat this stuff raw. So, I can't do that. So yeah, the guy I was watching on TikTok, his name is Liver King. He's very popular. Many people know him. And a lot of people follow him. But he eats his meat raw. I don't know how. I've never tried raw meat, so I don't know. But I don't see it being something I would want to eat. It's not something I would like to eat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that almost chopped off my finger. So like I said, I'm not a butcher. I worked in a bakery for 20 years. I didn't work in a butcher shop. So I'm not the best cutter when it comes to meat. But I get the job done, okay? I get the job done. Most people won't even touch raw meat. They're like, ew, yucky. Yeah, no biggie. Yeah, so this part here, I'm going to put in the freezer, and I'm going to keep it for soup. So I'm going to wrap that up. And put that in the freezer, like that. And I'll make a bone broth sometimes next week. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to cut this green onion. Put it right there. I hope I pressed record. Okay, I did. Whew. For a minute there, I thought, oh my God, did I even press record? So this is my pork. And I'm just going to cut the onions. So I'm going to keep this part, put it in a little glass of water, and then it's going to just regrow, and you'll have another piece. You'll have another onion. All right, so I'll take a little bit of chicken base, chicken soup base. Just my hands are a little wet. There we go. Chicken soup base, a tablespoon. Did I bring my pepper? No, yeah, I did. So lots of pepper. Black pepper. I'm not going to put salt because the soup base itself has lots of salt. And I'm going to be adding some soy sauce. The soy sauce always has salt in it. So I'm just going to put some around there. Just a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit, eh? Jeez. Then we're going to put some vinegar. Now the vinegar, I'm just putting it in there so it tenderizes the meat. So I'm just going to do it in that tablespoon so I don't get it all over. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 3. 3 tablespoons would do it. Okay. I'm just going to mix that up. Get in there. Get right in there. Look at that. I'm not afraid to get dirty. I'm not afraid to get dirty at all. Make sure that all that soy sauce and that vinegar gets into the meat. You don't want a puddle in the bottom. Be like Liver King, eh? Not. Never. I never say never. You know, you could be starving and you're like, you know, you don't have a way to cook it or something. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll do this. So I am going to take a saran wrap. I'm going to put it on top of this. And I'm going to put it in the fridge overnight. Wash the hands. So this is the amount I got from that roast. It's a pretty good amount. Now, like I said, I was going to make kebabs, but I'm going to do Kabob Bites instead. I won't put it on the stick. I'll just put it like that. Then I'll batter it tomorrow. And I'll put it in the air fryer. Okay, so this is going to go overnight. And tomorrow, we start making this beautiful recipe. As for the pork rinds, here's the pork skin. I'll put some salt on it. And now, put some salt on it. Now I'm going to put it in the air fryer for... Whoa, what happened there? Put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes at 400. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. This is what we got so far. I could cook it a little bit longer because the bigger pieces, as you can see, are not quite ready. So I'm going to lower the temperature to about 300 and put it in for another 8 minutes. Well, the smaller pieces are ready. The bigger piece could go in for a little bit longer. So we're going to add another 5 minutes to that. Well, I'm going to take my piece. So good. Okay, so it's the next day. I have my meat ready to go. It was marinating all night in the fridge. So first things first, I'm going to take an egg. I'm going to scramble it. Let's get a fork out. Oh, there's my fork. Scramble that egg. Now, usually people will take a piece of meat and dip it in the egg, but I'm just going to put the egg in with the meat. It's scrambled here. There we go. Just going to pour that in there. Get that goodness in there. All right. Now I'm just going to mix that up. Make sure it's spread out Make sure every piece is soaked in the egg. Oh, God, is it ever cold. Ooh, fa-foie. Rinse my hands again. So, I have some breadcrumbs here. It's in a panko container, but it's not panko. I got some Italian breadcrumbs from the bulk barn. And I just transferred it into this container here. That should be good. So we'll get the air fryer, this thing, on the side here. So you can see what I'm doing. And we're just going to take these, batter it, and put it in the air fryer. Now, I'm probably going to have to do 2 batches because my air fryer is not that big. But that's okay. Make it a day, or make it a cooking day. Look at these little pieces here. Those are going to be good. Little baby pieces. So this is the first time I'm doing this in the air fryer. I've never done this in the air fryer before, and considering the air fryer is such a popular thing now, and everything I make in here turns out great, so I figured I'd try it. Okay, I'm back. So we have our first load going in. I'm going to put it at, let's put this a little closer. I'm going to put it at 400 and time, let's say 10 minutes for one side, and then we'll see how long we put the other side for. Cook. So while I was waiting for this to cook, I decided I was going to batter the rest of that meat that was left in the bowl. I have to say that I did get quite a bit out of that little roast. Well, it looks like it's ready. Well, the one side. I'm going to flip it. This is what it looks like so far. So I'm going to flip them over and put them in for another 10 minutes. I love these little tongs. They come from the Dollar Tree. They're perfect for the air fryer. Back into the air fryer. 10 minutes. Okay, so I cut one up. Just see what it looks like inside. And this is what it looks like. Nice and ready. I'm going to take a bite. They're ready to go. Delicious. So tasty. So I'm going to put that in a big. So I'm going to put this in this container. So they're all ready to go. Get that in there. Make a masse. Then I'm going to put the rest of that pork in the air fryer. And I'm going to have a little shindig for lunch today. Let's do that. Get quite a bit. I might have to do 2 more loads. That one. Come on. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this load and then another load because there's quite a bit here. We want to give it room to actually cook evenly, or bake evenly, or whatever, air fryer it evenly. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Put that in. 10 minutes one side, 10 minutes next, and then the rest of that, and I'm done. Look at that. I could eat like that, or dip it in a nice sauce, but I like it just like that. I'm gonna bring a couple to Jay. Give him a little taste test before lunch. Oh God, yeah. Okay. Load 3 is done. Just put that in here. And I'm going to put the final load in there. And there we go. Put the final one. Okay. It smells really good in the house right now. And it tastes delicious. Jay had a few pieces there and he's like loving it. So I'm putting some in his lunch for today. I'm going to eat it tonight for supper. I had a few pieces myself and it's just delicious. It's got a good flavor. I don't even need to add a sauce or anything. I asked Jay if he wanted a dipping sauce. He's like, no, this is good just like this. So this is the final load going in. 10 minutes one side, 10 minutes the next, and then I'll be ready. So I'm not going to show you what it's done or how it looks like when it's done, but that is my pork Kabob Bites. And I have a couple in here for Jay's lunch. We'll put that with his lunch for today. Nom nom nom. Start the air fryer. So now I'm just gonna make Jay's lunch real fast. Show you what I make my man for his lunch. I have his ice pack. I have his yogurt. This one is peach and strawberry. Peach is strawberry. I'm gonna give him an orange. I'm gonna give him some strawberries. Minute Maid orange juice. And he's gonna have his power bottle of water. Well, his big bottle of water. And a banana. And I'm also gonna let this cool off. You know, he'll have his Kabob Bites, or his pork Kabob Bites, in his lunch today. And that's what I'm making for my man's lunch. And that's what I'm making for my my dinner tonight. I don't know why, but my hair looks red. It's got a rich color to it. Strange. Because yesterday I was like a blonde. Anyways, I'm going to have one more piece there before I put it away. Eat it for you guys so you guys can enjoy watching me eat. Let's see. So good. Worth a try, guys. So it's worth a try. Easy recipe. Got an air fryer, it's the easiest way to do it. It looks dry, but it's not. Not at all. So good. Nice and tender. I outdid myself again. So anyways, I love this red. I think I'm going to dye my hair red again. Well, that's it, guys. I'm done for today. That was an easy recipe, actually. I'm going to do that again. I successfully made something delicious in my air fryer again. I love that air fryer, guys. If you don't have an air fryer, get yourself an air fryer. It's so fun. It's so fun. Makes things so tasty. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. And be sure to leave a comment below. Bye for now.